This is a training video for Danville using Freon's Mobile for CityWorks. We're on an iPad here and looks the same as if we're using an iPhone or iPad mini. Functionality is the same. This is a mobile device application that's downloaded from the Apple Store, and you can see we've got the icon right here, CityWorks, and we're going to open up, and if we've never gone into the application before, we're going to have a options login screen where we've got to type in our server address. Just click that on, bring up the keyboard, type it in. This may not be your server address. This is a training one. Check with Patty, your system administrator. And once we type in the server address, don't worry about the protocol, leave that alone, but hit load configs. And we are going to get a little tumbler, and we'll get a pull down, and I need to select the correct configuration for my group, my use. Am I in water and gas, power and light, or public works? I just click the right one to use. I'm going to click public works and hit save, and we're going to go to a login screen. This is the standard CityWorks login that you use on web, desktop. It's your standard CityWorks login. I'm using mine for training. Login, we'll see if we typed everything in right. We did. And this training is going to be on how to use the map. So we're going to go right to the map. And we see we've got a big loading bar up on the top. And this is the standard ArcGIS live map. Double click to zoom in. Once again, we'll just keep our eye on the loading bar. We'll wait till it refreshes here. Depending on where you are with your cell data speed is how quick this refreshes. I can also zoom in with the plus and the minus key down here at the bottom. And once again, this application and this map is live, so we'll just wait till we're downloading, finished here. We can pan also by just grabbing our finger and moving. We also have the ability to, let's zoom out just a little here, we also have the ability to turn layers off and on. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here and turn some layers off and on. You know, what I want to see is the sanitary system. So I'll show you again. I'll hit the stack of papers right here. That's my layer command. And I'm going to say, hey, my sanitary, let's turn that on. So you can see I have different options here. I can turn on things. I can also go up here and turn on aerial photos for my base map, hit save, and it'll repaint with those layers on and the aerial photos up. So the next thing I want to show you is, how do I get around with this? How do I go to where I need to go? Well, one way is turn on our GPS, which is this button right here. I'm not going to hit it, it's the bullseye, because it's going to zoom to somewhere in Dayton, Ohio, where I'm located now. If you turn that on and you're familiar with Google Maps, you'll get a blue bouncing ball, and you'll be able to, that'll follow you down the street. So it's just the same as Google Maps. Another way to go to where I would need to is the search key. I'll hit the back here. It's the magnifying glass on the bottom left. I'll click it, and these are searches that the system administrator set up. So what do I want to search on? I want to search on, let's hit the back key, address, a parcel, a gas meter. What do I want to search on? Well, let's search on Smith, on, I think there's a Whitaker Street, Smith on, well, I'm not sure. So let's just search on Smith. And this is going to find all the Smiths. I can keep loading more results. If I want to skinny that down search. I want to find all the Smiths on Holland Road. Let's go back to the search and type in Holland, and I can do partial, so I won't have to type the whole thing in. And there's my Smiths on Holland Road. Stella owns 2 properties. If I click on the text, it's going to take me right to the map. If I click on the ID key, it's going to show me the parcel information, the GIS attribute information. Let's click on here and zoom to it on the map. So it's going to zoom right to Holland Road, where Stella lives, or at least her estate is. Okay, let's zoom in a couple times, and it's going to be centered where that is. Now that I'm where I need to be on the map, let's go ahead and say, hey, I want to attach a work order to a manhole. And I see that I've got a manhole right here. Let's go ahead and identify that manhole. Let's select it. And we select by clicking on the map, not twice, but once, right on top of the manhole that I want to identify. So I'm going to click once on that, and a bubble is going to come up with that information. There's the sanitary manhole. I'll probably grab the sanitary lines also. So just wait a little bit and different features will come up that I selected on top of. I might get a parcel coming up here if I selected close enough. But that manhole is the one I want to click, so I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to attach the work order. Bottom, far right, attach work order. There we go. We're not going to go in how to set up a work order. That's another video training. We're just showing how to use the map. There's the parcel. I want to get rid of that, just click anywhere else on the map, zoom out. Now if I want to attach a work order not to a map feature like a manhole or a parcel, say I've got a pothole in the road, something where I just want to place an inspection or a work order. Let's come over here and say we've got a pothole right on this patch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the pencil down on the bottom right. I'll click on the pencil. I'll say I'm going to create a service request, and where am I going to create it? I am going to click right on the map where I want it to go. See, I've got a green dot where I'm clicking. When it's at the point I want, and I can zoom in more. I mean, I could really get this close and say right on that corner, I want the green dot. Go ahead and hit save, and I'm going to jump into that service request. Now once again, I'm not going to show you how to do service requests here. That's another training video. We just want to go over how the map works. Let's turn our aerial photos off. Turn on the base layer. And let's zoom the whole map. I hit the home button. That'll zoom me all the way out. Might want to come in here and turn off that sanitary system. So that's how we use the map in the iPad. Once again, the GPS will show you here. I'll turn it on. We'll say allow location. That's a first time only thing. And it's zooming to a blank piece of the map because I'm up here in Dayton, Ohio, but I just wanted to show you how the GPS looks. There's no map there. As soon as I start to move or pan, my bullseye goes from green to blue. That means it's not going to follow me anymore. I can turn it off, back on, it will follow me again. I can go back to the home map. Let's go ahead and turn the GPS completely off. Zoom back to the home map. So clicking the bullseye turns it on and off. Also panning around does that also. So that's how we use the map in the iPad for CityWorks Freelance Mobile.